Hello my livings and welcome back to another speed build here on my channel for Speed Build Saturday. Originally I wasn't actually going to have a speed build today because of me going to Pride. I just didn't think I would have enough time, but I ended up not going to Pride this year, which is really sad to think about. But it's okay, I'll go next year. That's why they're yearly, you know. So yeah, I'll just go next year. It's perfectly fine. I was kind of hoping I'd get to go, but Seasons came out and I'm having a lot of fun playing that. So I mean, Seasons isn't the reason not to go to Pride. I don't know. We're just not going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Seasons because, yeah, this is a seasonal craftsman. That's what it's called. I had so much fun building this, too. Oh, my gosh. So, I built this at, like, 7 o'clock yesterday morning. No joke. And because, like, Seasons had come out and I really wanted to use the stuff for it, and this was my idea. And I knew that the Craftsman items were going to be huge with the pack, and so I looked up some Craftsman houses before it came out, and I started playing around, and I really, really liked how it looked, and then we kind of just went from there. And it does take a hot minute to, like, totally, like, become its own thing, but when it does become its own thing, oh, it does good. It does good, I promise. So you just gotta wait until it does it. We play around with some stuff, and more than likely I'm going to like certain things now than I did yesterday because I was really tired when I built it, and it took me like 2.5 hours to build. So this is kind of a hefty long speed build and things. So that's very nice. It's been a long time since we've had kind of like a long one. This course speed build is for my Seasons Let's Play that will be going up every single at one point during the week. There'll be an episode like this week. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have 2, but normally there's like 1, you know, per month or whatever. But yeah, so, and also, did you guys know there's a whole nother week in June? Like, I mean, I literally did not know the week existed until, like, today. So, that's kind of crazy. Also, by the way, don't really know how this is going to look in summer. We're not playing in summer. We're playing, actually, we are. We're starting in summer, but, technically, like, we're going to be starting with autumn. And this is where this is, like, mainly built for, is, like, an autumn type-S thing. Also realize you don't actually have to break out the roof. That it does it for you, but I did it anyway, so some things I learned while building last night. I streamed. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, it's been really fun. I'm having a long time. I'm going to be recording the second part tomorrow of it, and then I think I might even record the third part just because I'm like having a lot of fun doing it. Do like a double upload type thing. It's going to probably be Monday and Friday for this week, and then we're going to find a more permanent staying. I don't like uploading series more than once a week. I know certain people who love uploading series like 4 times a week, which is great, and I wish I could be that person. I would love to play a certain Sim series that much. But then again, I have fans for certain series, which is really cool. I love how the fact that there's certain people show up for like a certain series, and so I don't want to take away from them enjoying their, you know, their daily episode because I want to play Seasons. You know what I mean? And Seasons is going to pop up in every Let's Play, so I shouldn't, you know, just be like, oh, you know, it's only in this one, you know, type thing. Obviously, it can't be. This is not the type of expansion pack. So we haven't really talked about it. So, I want to showcase all the build items. I don't think. But I do showcase most of them, which is pretty good. And I gotta say, I'm blown away by all of them. Every single one of them are excellent and beautiful. And it's so good, and they do such a good job with this pack. It's insulting how amazing it is, to be honest with you. Don't know why it's insulting, but I just feel insulted. And it's so pretty, and it does so well, and I can't wait to see what this house looks like in winter and stuff like that. I think this expansion pack is a major, like, one, you know, huge one. I do have to say I have a whole review of this on my YouTube channel. I have gameplay, I have build and buy objects, I have cast review, whatever you want to see, I have it reviewed. And then also part 1 is up, and which is the story, which I'm going to be trying to get everybody to go back to. But I do have the story written down, so you don't like have to fully, like, you know, watch that, but you kind of do, because we're starting in spring, but we're going into autumn, is what the whole goal is here. So like to start in autumn, maybe because I want to play in autumn, I don't know. And wait, no, we're starting in summer going into autumn. Sorry, got my seasons mixed up. But also, really interestingly, so I've been streaming a whole lot lately. Okay, like today, at today at 3 o'clock, an hour after this goes up, we are going to be streaming Stardew Valley instead of Sims, because I played a lot of Sims yesterday. I played 14 hours of Sims, I think, completely, or 14 or 15 hours, and because of Season's release, and so I'm just giving my game a little bit of break, and we're going to go back to it tomorrow, and so I'm waking up early and recording Knott's Berry and stuff, and then we're going to be playing Sims, at our good old time of 3, like we normally do. But we're going to play Stardew Valley today, which I'm super duper looking forward to. But I streamed yesterday for like, I don't know, like 7 hours, 6 hours. I don't know for sure. I don't want to overdo myself. I think it was like 6 hours, which I've never streamed that long before in one go, which was really cool. And also I really did enjoy it, like a lot. And so yeah, expect some longer streams going on, guys. Because normally I normally limit myself from like 2 hours, but with Seasons, I just want to play through everything. I want to experience every tiny detail, figure out all the glitches, and figure out what's not the glitches, meet all new characters. I just want to do it all. So expect some longer streams if you do like checking those out. I have a good time watching them and doing them. So yeah, expect them to be longer because it's really fun and I really do like them quite a bit. So yeah, big fan. Let's see here, what else? But yeah, for Seasons itself, we'll talk about it if you guys, you guys should know what Seasons is. You get Seasons in The Sims 4, which is pretty freaking crazy if you ask me. We've been wanting Seasons in The Sims 4 for a very long time. And the fact that we have them now it's really crazy. They also do a very nice job of airlooting all the packs and stuff. And so the dogs react differently and everything like that. Like, they do a very nice job of letting everybody have like a different pack to them, and like it looks really cool, and they do a very good job with it. I would say it's very cool. I enjoyed it quite a bit, experiencing like some of the older stuff and seeing how like would reflect with the new pack, and they do such a good job. Like overall, it's a beauty to behold. And then like the items are beautiful, especially the outerwear and stuff. Oh, they did such a good job. Personally, like I know everybody's like cringing because they're like, oh, we're gonna get a Seasons extra stuff pack. I kind of want one. I won't lie. Like cats and dogs, I didn't want one, but this one I do. I think the next big thing is livestock, though. It's just been so talked about, or it's going to come up here lately. They did talk about how they were planning on having Sims for 3 more years. They're planning content for 3 years in advance, which is freaking crazy. Like to think about that we're planning content for 3 years in advance. I mean, I love the fact we're getting Sims for a very long time. I'm into that quite a bit, and I don't know, I'm just overly impressed with this expansion pack, and I think everybody should have it in their game. If you're a true Sims player, this is a must-have, I think, for everybody, and I do believe it can work on any computer as well. If that's what's holding you guys back, don't let it hold you back, because I do believe that any computer can use this. I don't understand why they couldn't. Mine runs perfectly fine. Now, if you watch the gameplay episode, you're going to see that it lags horribly. I don't understand why I didn't that time, but I played it for 9 hours yesterday, or 6 hours yesterday, completely straight, with barely any little lag, except for the very end, where it did start lagging a little bit, but I think it was also really tired, because it had a long day, you know what I mean? It had a very long day. So, like, we got into the 30s of my thousands mark, not like 30,000 hours, but like, we have like 5,130 hours or something like that, or something on those lines, or 3,530, something like that. It's pretty crazy. I reached some goals yesterday. Pretty happy about it. But yeah, very big fan of Mosa's house. So the family that lives here is a boy and a boy. Adrian and Abraham. They live here with their daughter. But there's a few extra rooms upstairs in case they want more kids. I am planning on having more kids, but they just wanted one kid. And then they also live here with their dog and their cat. So there's some cat things and there's some dog things. Just kind of using everything to see how it works. Now, we also do have a nice greenhouse right out in the front, because we do have a gardener here. Obviously, it's a Seasons Let's Play. But also, I really like gardening in the Sims 4. I've always liked gardening in the Sims 4. I do a lot of legacy stuff, so me and gardening are like best friends. So having a whole purpose for gardening, and like you can do it like 100 Baby Challenge, gardening, you can do the career, or Legacy Challenge, you can do the career for gardeners and things like that. It's just really cool. Like, they really thought out of the box. I mean, they probably didn't think about that. I don't know, maybe they did. I know on Twitter, like, many people do, like, playing the Not So Berry Challenge and stuff like that for, like, sim gurus. And so they probably do play Legacy Challenges and stuff. So maybe they did think of that. I'm not sure. But it's a big house. It's a much bigger house than my normal builds. I built, it was like 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms or something like that. I never built that big of houses if you're around here. But it's seasons. I thought like it was a different, definitely a different occasion. And I just loved it. I loved every minute of it. I love all the build items. These are some new ones that we were using throughout this house. I think that painting right there is my favorite painting of all time. And I think it's so pretty. And I think they did such an amazing job. I think they should be rewarded. And I don't know. I mean, okay, obviously they can just do beyond and better. But I don't know, every time we get like a new expansion pack, we get to see like where they're at in their mindset and like how good they can be, and like this is like some primal stuff. Now the living room does suck, and I think I screwed myself with the living room, but it does suck pretty bad. So sorry about that. I can't really do anything about it either. We did try to do something a little different with the TV. I don't really like the living room at all that much, but every other house, every other bit of the house, I do like quite enjoy. So we're gonna keep it the way it is because I do like it a lot. Also, we add these like end tables that are new from this expansion pack year, and yeah, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but you gotta fill spaces and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we take out the bookshelf and add a desk. There's quite a few bookshelves, especially upstairs. I don't ever know what to decorate upstairs with, so I put bookshelves like Good War. And we got 3 new beds, and all beds are very, very cute. This bedroom in particular is the master. It's not exactly decorated, but I was talking to my sister afterwards, after I was letting everything render for all the videos that I uploaded yesterday, and I actually am okay with a more spacious layout. Normally I have to be cluttered full because I like my room's cluttery and dirty and things like that. I think it makes, I don't know, I just like it. And so I tend to make my Sims houses. But this one was a lot more open and free. And it's because we have so much advancements and stuff. But before we cut out here, because we're going to be cutting out here in the next like 3 or 4 minutes, I do want to talk about some necessities that I would recommend everybody to have in their house when they do play with seasons. A thermostat might not seem like it's a big deal, but it is a big deal, especially in winter. Your Sims can die. So you're going to want those bills up. It's going to happen. The raincoat, no, not the raincoat, the umbrella rack thingy. Those are where you get your umbrellas from. You need those. Kid pools, if you have kids, that right there is necessary. They can build you cards and stuff like that. You can hang around your house. Super duper cool. I'm trying to think of some other big ones that I felt like were necessaries. Water balloon fights for summer. That's a very good one to have around your house. Anything to do with gardening, period, I think is really cool. The beekeeper stuff is really interesting. Do some research with it. I'm still getting kind of confused how to work it, but yeah. And my only big problem I've had with the house so far, not the house, the pack, is putting events on days. Like, I want to put a birthday party on a day, but it wouldn't work. So that's the only time that I'm having like an issue with it. So maybe it's going to be updated in a patch, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just me. So if you're having that same exact problem, please do comment down below. And I think I might tweet at like some group Kate or somebody, and letting them know that I'm having problems with the events section of it. I think I might go back through and watch the stream and see if they do any calendar stuff with it, and maybe we'll work from there. But, of course, the screenshots are coming up because I'm pretty sure the bathroom is one of the last rooms of the house that we do decorate. Like I said, there's a lot of spacious areas here where it's very light-friendly, and I really do like that for this house. I think I want to see every season, and I want to see it all over the house, you know? So, I'm a huge fan of this. So if you like this video, please make a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below. And, of course, hit the subscribe button.